Good morning, Lou. Hope you're well. Good morning, Gitten. How are you doing? Good morning, Green Oasis Adventures. Hope you're well. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Dorothy. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a very good day. And I do appreciate you being here. I know it's very early over there. So this particular live is going to be dedicated to Dorothy for being an excellent supporter, friend, and just for being an all right out fine person. So I wish it's a good day for you, Dorothy. Whatever the day brings, make it a good one. So I'd like to thank everybody for waiting for the schedule live to start and for the chats before I was here. I'm down in the woodland again. It's one of them places that I like, and it's a bit more peaceful. So for those that haven't seen, I just released a video as well. Memories in USA, personal ones that's very uplifting for myself and in support of Maddie's Nifty Creations and Johnny's Corner. And they do excellent work as well. So good morning, good afternoon and good evening everybody. I've got my poppy, I've got my flags. I always have them every year. So today we've got Armistice Sunday, Remembrance Sunday, and we've all had people that served in the military, past or present, and them sacrifices made in World War One, World War Two, Korea, and various other conflicts. I'd like to say are here to remember everyone, and it doesn't matter whether they're allied or Axis forces, they're all to be remembered with respect. So that's exactly what today's about. I will be doing a 2-minute silence on this live later, and I'll also do the same again on Tuesday, which is the actual day, and in America it's Veterans Day. So definitely got to remember what everyone did for our freedom. So as I say, it doesn't matter what country people's from, it's something that we've got to remember for every single person out there. Good morning, Margaret. Hope you're well. Good morning, Free Spirit 81. Hope you're well. Welcome to the room. So we're just going to have a general chill and chat day today. As I say, this one is dedicated to Dorothy Richardson. It's her birthday today. So anybody that's here, if we can make Dorothy feel very welcome, as she always is, that'd be great. So I'm not seeing that one. So I'm seeing people saying hello, Steve, but I can't actually see today. Steve, in here. If that's City, Steve, I really hope that the issue gets sorted out. Hang on, I can't see these messages coming through. So I'm going to just have a look what's what. Good morning, Becca Boo, Madam Boo, hope you're well. Yeah, I'm not seeing all the messages come through, so don't know what's going on. Good morning, Lewis. No, this is England, United Kingdom. I'm just going to see if this works, see if I can see all the messages. So chat can see Steve today, but I can't see him. Don't know how to change that. I do apologise, Steve, and I acknowledge that you are here. So can I ask chat if anybody sees Steve write a message to repeat the message so that I can reply? Good morning, Cindy. Hope you're well. I don't actually know how to get that to show every message. So Henrik can't see either. So I'm going to call this one a YouTube glitch. Good morning, Lily. Hope you're well. Karen can't see Steve either. So there's only a few of us that can. Definitely not experienced this one before. So there's people down at the pond with all the dogs out, and they are barking at the wild birds out there. We've got a lot of geese over there today, a lot of ducks. It has to be said, some people just don't know how to control their animals, but never mind. So it seems that 50% of us see Steve and 50% don't. Steve, I do apologise. As I say, I can say that I know that you are here. Yep, no problem, Henrik. So Green Oasis Adventures is going live straight after me. I'll be logging in 2 minutes after, because I will be doing the National 2-minute silence today as well as Tuesday. And then I'll be joining him on his drive through Sweden. Keeps him company, bit of extra support, and it just means that we all know that he gets there safely. Thank you, Lou, for that. Really appreciate that. We've got 10 in and 10 likes. You're all absolutely amazing. So today I did start the live earlier than schedule, simply because obviously it's Remembrance Sunday, and I want to be involved with that. Good morning, Sandra. Hope you're well. So yeah, I'm not too bad. General aches and pains. It's going to be ongoing. I certainly won't be doing long distance or shorter distance walks for a while. I've just got to heal up. The live that I did on Thursday, as much as I enjoyed the walk, it didn't enjoy me afterwards. Thursday evening, all Friday, I was not in a good way, let's put it that way. So I'm going to be taking it very, very steady, and I'm waiting on the muscles to heal, and I'm waiting further assessment next week from the doctors to find out if I'm going to get a scan to see what the other problems may be. Good morning, big movie fan. Hope you're well. So that's just an update from me. As I say, it's one of those. It's going to take a long while. Thank you, Becca. Really appreciate that. But I'll still be doing a bit of filming, even if it's just coming down to the pond and filming the ducks, geese, swans, and other wild birds there. As I say, we've got this lovely woodland here as well, so I'm sure I can do some filming in here. It's obviously a bit quieter in the week as well. Yeah, there's two swans on that particular lake. They always seem to come back every year, so I do like to go and see them when I can. Just peaceful to sit and watch. So what's everyone's plans for today? As I say, I'm just resting here next to this tree and this tree here, and just have a little chat, and then as I say, we're here to wish Dorothy Richardson a happy birthday, and then I'll be joining Green Oasis Adventures. He has posted a link on his channel, so for those that are interested, just after 11 o'clock UK time, 12 Swedish time, Henrik will be live. There we are. Thank you very much for that one, Henrik, at Green Oasis. On Thursday about pulling hip muscle and not limping like she was. So hoping she's better. Yeah, that's good news, Lou. I hope she's better as well. And I really hope that the meds actually take effect for her as well. So we got a couple of crows about this morning. But as I say, it is Remembrance Sunday, so we are going to be doing a 2-minute silence for all veterans and the fallen from the past as well, regardless of country. No, I'm not from Kurdistan. I'm English. So goodbye. I'm sorry, but we're not having politics here. And obviously I am British, so it is what it is. So what did Steve say? Splinter cake. No. Dorothy's definitely not having splinter cake. I don't know. What sort of cake do you actually like, Dorothy? If you like cake at all? Yeah, I'm the same, Becca. I just want to get straight into a shop, get what's needed, and then get back out and go home. As I say, we keep this chat peaceful, family friendly, and we're not doing politics in here. Ooh, big chocolate cake does sound good. I think Dorothy would like that. Coffee walnut cake, nice. Yep. I must admit, I like the old Battenberg cake, and I also like the angel cake as well. So I'd like to say to Henrik, happy Father's Day. Out there, it is Swedish Father's Day. So to any of the Swedish fathers out there, um, happy Father's Day. One question: are you in a forest? It's a small woodland, basically, just right next to where I live. So, as I say, keep it respectful, otherwise the moderators will remove people. So, good morning, West Country Mudlarks. Hope you're well. Good morning, Gamer. Hope you're well. Welcome in to the new people. Good morning, Mr. Lemon, as well. Oh, lemon drizzle cake. I do like that. So, that's a good one. Lily, you've just been nasty and you're not welcome. You're gone. Simple as. I won't have people being nasty. I won't have people being disrespectful. If you don't like it, you're gone. Simple. This is a day for remembering the fallen. That's why we wear the poppies. So anybody that's not being respectful, I don't care. You're going to be gone. This is Dorothy's day, and I'm not going to have people ruin the day or ruin the stream. So there's mine. There's my flags. UK, USA. Have some respect. So basically, like I say, there's going to be some new things coming up very soon. I'll talk about that on a later one, and we'll go from there. So they're going to be quite exciting, but obviously it's pending on when I'm actually well. Hello, I'm glad you had a visit. That's always nice. We need to meet up at some point as well when I get down that way. So, everybody, it is actually Dorothy Richardson's birthday. If we can send them greetings across, send them hearts across. We do love our admin moderators, and Dorothy's an excellent supporter of many channels in many different streams. So really, really do appreciate Dorothy, if you can drop your link, please, I'd really appreciate that as well. Give people a chance to come and check your channel as well. Thank you, West Country. Lemon drizzle and hearts on, that's cool. Thank you, Gamer. Thank you, Lou. Appreciate that. As I say, this one is dedicated to Dorothy today. It's her day, and so let's make it a very good one for her to start it off with. So, oh, it's your mum's birthday as well. Okay, well, happy birthday to your mum as well, Gamer. I hope she has a good day. So, Dorothy's game is actually called Pass the Gold Pan. And whoever gets to actually pan out the gold gets to keep it. Thank you very much, West Country. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Gamer. As I say, anybody that's in here that's been respectful are always welcome. And we like to keep it family friendly, no swearing, and we keep the chat in English so everybody can understand it. With the exception of Swedish when Henrik's in the room, because he can translate for us. But there will only be English in most majority of chat. Dorothy, I hope you're feeling the love today. You deserve it. We've got an angry squirrel up here as well. So, yeah, so I've already sent Dorothy a helicopter. So hopefully she should get the gold pans and also the birthday cake that you're promising as well. So glad, Dorothy. As I say, you mean so much to the whole community, not just this particular chat, but everybody that knows you. The gold prospectors, the magnet fishers, the metal detectorists, the outdoor channels, and all the others that you actually support. So keep being you. So I will say, Dorothy, if Lou sent the helicopter, I'd wait about 5 years. But if Gaten sends the helicopter, it'll be there in about a week. Sorry, Lou. Oh, there we go. Green Oasis has sent the helicopter as well. Just a small running joke that we've all got. If you want to understand what that one's about, there is a short on my YouTube feed where there's a helicopter noise, and I start looking for it, and that's where the joke came from. I love autumn as well. It's a good time of the year. What you like, Lou? But yeah, I definitely remember Pass the Parcel and musical chairs as well. That was another one. Not sure you're actually allowed to do musical chairs now, due to people having accidents, things like that. But yes, in a bit you can hear the seagulls and ducks and things over that way. It's about 3-minute walk. I'll be down there in a bit. Why not West Country? It might end up in a cake, but you know, at least we know where to find it. But yeah, I would like to wish everybody in this particular room a very, very happy Sunday. Doesn't matter what you do today, make it a good day. Always be positive and smile, and do what you can to help others where you can. Oh yeah, musical statues. I'd forgot about that one. I was never too good at it. People always saw me move. West Country, we're all mad in here. All of us. Mad as a box of frogs, as they say. Car's packed and I'm soon off to get the gas. This means I'm going to be off in a couple of minutes. Okay, Henrik at Green Oasis, I'll be with you in a roughly about 30 minutes. So I hope you have a good start of the journey. And as I say, I'll be there over to show my support as well. No, we know, it's only splinters that you do. So I do think West Country was a bit harsh, saying that the needles have to be hidden as well. But I know they mean well. All I'm saying is I'm not going to invite you for a game of darts. No problem, Henrik. As I say, drive safe and I'll be with you very, very soon. Thank you for the 18 likes as well, everybody. It really does mean the world to me. Good morning, Naomi. I hope you're well. This is United Kingdom. Don't need to find sticks. There's plenty of sticks around. Definitely don't need them. Oh dear, Lou. That's probably why they've actually stopped people doing musical chairs. So I will say this is not a dating site. Anybody that's giving messages like that will be hidden. There's other websites for that, but it is definitely not YouTube. So thank you very much for that one, Dorothy. Quick on the ball there. So yeah, I can hear quite a few geese over there. So definitely gonna go and film them in a bit. The generally Canadian geese we get, but a lot have migrated and they do stay here now permanently. So they used to migrate back to Canada, but now we've got quite a few geese that tend to stay here just because the climate's that bit better. The winters are not as harsh, so they get to find food a lot easier. So these are the black and white geese, and then there's a farm goose as well, which is white with an orange beak. And basically when the pond was created, there was a family of geese, and this is the only one that's left. The others have seemed to have moved on. But I love them. You know, it's always good to see the geese. Good morning, Mudlarking Steve. Hope you're well. Got my Poppy Remembrance Sunday. English USA flags. So, very important day today, as we all know. So, Steve's just woke up, I guess. He's going to want a cup of tea, Lou, or coffee. I know Dorothy's going to have a coffee. But yeah, I had family members that served in both World War One and Two, mostly serving in the army, some in the Royal Air Force, and some in the medical corps of the army. And there's quite a few that didn't return. So I always remember each and every single person that was a veteran, that is still a veteran, or is still serving. And it doesn't matter what country they're from. As I say, English, Canadian, French, Australian, American, even German, Italian, and Japanese. They're all to be remembered, every single country, because war is a nasty, nasty thing. Sometimes it's inevitable, but we always remember every single veteran. And as I say, those currently still serving. Oh, in Egypt. Wow. So I'm glad that you've got those, Becca. They're very, very important things to have. It is, Steve, but as I say, we always do our best on this channel to remember each and every one. And as I say, there is always that 2-minute silence just as a mark of respect to show that we actually do remember and we do care what sacrifices people made so that we can actually do what we do today. Have a great day, West Country Mudlarks. Wow, that's impressive, Margaret. I had family members that was in the First World War, 1914, 1918, and also at Dunkirk in 1939 to 1940. They went on to serve in Africa as well, up until 1942. And then the other family members, they was in the Royal Air Force. One was the Spitfire pilot. Sadly, he didn't make it. And he was in, what was it, 222 Squadron. Wow. Yes, so Eisenhower, again, a very important person of the past. Have a great day and evening, Cindy. Hope you get some rest. So what we're going to do in a moment, because I want to end the live before 11 o'clock so I can do my national 2-minute silence, and I will be doing the same on Tuesday on the actual Armistice Day as well. Good morning, Jan. Hope you're well. Zagros. Canadian Infantry. Wow, we'd have seen a lot of action then as well. Yep. So those of you that don't know, Steve was actually in the army as well, mudlarking with Steve. So as I say, Steve, total respect to you, your family members, and all the veterans out there. Thank you very much for the likes. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. And when my timer hits 38 minutes, just before that point, that is when we will do the 2-minute silence. I will not be typing or I will not be reading messages out. I will just be doing my 2-minute silence. For those of you that wish to join me, I respect you and thank you. Those that keep chatting, you're more than welcome to do whatever you feel you got to do. But anything that comes through on the chat that is negative or nasty will be instant block. There will be no second chances. So we're going to do the 2-minute silence in 50 seconds time. Now, you don't need cooking genes though, Lou. You know, you're an excellent person as you are, and we'll appreciate you, even with the banter. And for Kev listening in the background, good morning. I hope you're well. So, I did speak to David the other day. He's doing okay. Hopefully, he'll see this live later on when he's less busy. Yeah, I know, Lou. I tear up every time I see it. And that's why I do the cemetery tours. And when I do see the graves, it does make you think. But I'm going to give it a few seconds and then we're going to go and do a 2-minute silence. I'll have a few more seconds. Okay, I'm going to start the 2-minute silence. And I am keeping an eye on chat, but please be respectful, everybody that comes in. We start in the 2 minutes now. Thank you, everyone. Really, really appreciate those that helped with that 2 minute silence. The birds went silent as well, so it's all good. Can we have Rusty on hidden, please? I know he didn't really know what was going on. And good morning, Cat and Jack. Hope you're well. We're doing a 2 minute silence for the fallen veterans and those that served to bring us all freedom. It's those that's currently serving. I know that you all have a hard job, and total respect to all of you. As I say, to the veterans that's still alive, thank you very much. And to those that's passed, we will always remember them. Always. But there we go. But morning, Rusty. I know you didn't know what was going on, but yeah, we do keep religion out of the chat as well. Just so you know, any religious messages or quotes will be deleted. But you're welcome otherwise. We just don't do religion on the channel. So that's what it's about. But yeah, thank you everybody. And as I say, I'd like to say thank you to Steve the Mudlarker. He did serve, and it doesn't matter what time that was served, it was there for national protection and to actually ensure that duties were done. So, Steve, these, they're very important. And unfortunately, this year, I couldn't find a purple poppy for the animals that served. But I also remember those at the same time. They went through a lot, especially in the First and Second World Wars. And a lot of animals, pigeons, cats, things like that, they actually won medals as well. Bravery medals called the Dickin Award. And they are equivalent of the Victoria Cross. So I'd like to remember all those animals as well. And it's just a sad, sad thing that they had to endure all that. And obviously, during World War II, all the civilians that was affected in the wars as well. And the animals there as well. So I obviously think about the veterans a lot more than that. But I will always do it every single year. I will have a 2 minute silence regardless. And it is important, and it's not just World War One and Two. It's every single conflict, whether it was the Napoleonic Wars, the Crimea, the Boer War, all the way through World War One, World War Two, Korea, Falklands, Vietnam, and Iraq and Afghanistan as well, and any other conflict that has been around. We always remember, always. It's very important. Good morning, Shirley and Nick. Hope you're well. But yeah, I did come on early today, Shirley and Nick, because it's our equivalent of Veterans Day, poppies, and English American. So I always do the Remembrance Sunday, and now I do lives. I always do a live now as well. It's all for the veterans, and as I say, it's also to make sure that we can all wish Dorothy a happy birthday and know that she's actually doing well. So thank you, Shirley, for wishing Dorothy a happy birthday. Yeah, I agree, Steve. All conflicts, as I say, it doesn't matter what side, whether they're deemed to be allies or not, on any country, we remember the fallen. And I'm sure nobody actually wants to be out there in any conflict. But as I say, we do remember every single person. I used to have some German friends. They actually served as aircrew in World War II. They passed away, sadly, now. But they're also remembered because they didn't want to be there. And it was just one of them unnecessary things that fighting had to happen. Shirley, total respect. I do appreciate that. But yeah, this one is, as I say, a joint celebration for Dorothy Richardson and all the veterans, past and present. So that's what we're doing. Good morning, Brad and Summer. Hope you're well. Celebrating our version of Veterans Day, and I'll be doing the same again on Tuesday. Good morning, Jenny's Cozy Corner. Hope you're well. Dorothy's birthday today, Burkles, so we're celebrating that. And just because it's you guys, you're on there, you're more than welcome to share your links, folks. So if everybody wants a link shared, share your links, drop your other people link in here that's not moderators or admin. Thank you, Brad and Summer. I'm sure Dorothy will appreciate that. She does support the communities a lot. And say I'm proud to wear this badge. Brad, if you want to drop your link, we've got 10 more minutes here. And could we also have Shirley and Nick's link up, please? Jenny's Cozy Corner. Steve the Mudlarker, drop your link, please. As I say, I'm all about promoting other channels, helping other people grow. Shirley, we was talking about cake, and Lou offered a splinter cake, so it was declined, and there's going to be coffee cake instead. Well, as I say, Dorothy, you're still young in heart, and you've got many, many more years of happiness to come. No problem, Lou. And as I say, thank you for being here. It does mean the world to us all. Have a good day, Lou, and I'll send you an email later on. Thank you, Brad and Summer. Appreciate that. Thank you, Dorothy. Brad, put your link up, please. I'd like you to be shared out. You do a lot for the community. Brad also does the knife making. He does dog tags, cups, things like that. All custom made in USA. Very, very good quality products all around, and highly recommend everything that they do. So, Brad's family to me. I had the honour of meeting him in USA, and I was very, very happy. I met his wife as well, Summer, and the children. So, definitely happy about that. But yep, Brad's got some custom made USA made hand forged knives as well. He's got a website. Go and check it out, please. Christmas is around the corner, and you can't get better products, as I say. So, if you like what he does, give him a subscription. Good morning, Richie, Sean. Hope you're doing well. We were on a bit earlier today, because obviously it's Remembrance Sunday. So, I've got my Poppy, and we're going to be here about 7 more minutes. So, I was debating going to town centre and filming the parade, but obviously with all the musics and noise from the traffic, I decided to come live instead and have a chat to you all, and to make sure that Dorothy had a very good morning start. Thank you, Dorothy, for sharing Richie's link as well. So we still need to meet up, Richie. We haven't sorted that out yet. You're fairly close to me, so I'm sure that could happen. So, but yes, I hope you all have an excellent day today. And as I say, fill the day with joy, whatever you do. But do remember the veterans. So, I'm on the mend, Richie. That's all I can say on that one. It's going to take a good few weeks or so longer to be 100%, if that's achievable. But I'm not going to get down about it. I'm just going to do what I can do. And sadly, that's going to be very little for now. So I'm glad that Dorothy got to get these extra gratings and that as well. We're always there for Dorothy. She's always there for us. And it's always nice to show that mark of respect, especially on a day like today. So, I don't know if I missed something there, but thank you for the donation, whoever that was. Can see it in the top corner, but I can't see who. But yes, on Wednesday there will be a premiere video as well, 7 PM UK time. And I will be live again on Thursday morning at the normal time of 10:30. Regardless of the weather, it doesn't look too good. But I have got a location now that I can go to outside and in the dry. It's basically a very old railway bridge over 100 years old. So that will keep me nice and dry there. So the lives will continue regardless of the weather. But this is where we are again. But I'm going to go in a moment, and I'm going to go and sit by the lake, watch the ducks and geese and the swans, and then I'm going to be heading over to Green Oasis Adventures Live. So I can't see chat either at the minute. It seems to have gone. Oh, it's there. Okay, it's there. Thank you, Dorothy. But yeah, the lake, as I say, it's just a few minutes walk down behind the trees. I'm in Homebrook Valley Park today. So I'm going to be down at the lake and watching the live stream of Green Oasis Adventures. So you know, in Chesterfield, you know it's on the outer part of the town. But yeah, I will be starting magnet fishing again soon as well. 2 weeks. So I just need to heal up that tiny bit more so that I don't have to lift anything too heavy. But that will be starting up. I did want to talk about it on next week's live, but I thought I'd mention it today just so you know what's actually coming up. So cleaning them waters, improving the environment, getting back to what I like to do. And I know a lot of you have actually missed that. So I look forward to actually getting back out there and doing that again. Yeah, there is a lot of geocaching done in this particular area. It's not something I do, but I know a lot of people get a lot of enjoyment out of that. Thanks for joining, everybody. I'm going to get going now so I can get down to the lake and go over and join Green Oasis Adventures. And I'm going to be doing a 2-minute national silence on my own in 1 minute's time. So thanks again, everybody, and I'll see you all on Wednesday or on Thursday next week. Have a good day, everyone. Bye for now. Thanks for hiding that person, Dorothy.